What's up, my people? Welcome to another episode of the Full 12. You're here at the Full 12 Lounge. You have Julian here.
What's going
you have
on,
Miles
guys?
here.
What up,
We're trying to kick off the dust. You know, coming back from a holiday.
Right.
A couple months,
Holiday
right?
vacation.
We just had a few months of holidays, back to back. So now we got to bring you some good content.
We got a lot of stuff going on in December.
Yeah. What do we have coming up, you guys? What is it in January? We have a young prospect, or not a prospect anymore.
Yeah. They call him the king, man. They call him the king.
Oh man, the king of LA.
Yeah, King of LA.
All right, who we got coming? Who's up in there in LA?
We got Ryan King Garcia going against Luke Cool Hands Campbell. Coming up this Saturday, January 2nd. Should be a good fight. I believe it's on the Zone.
Yeah, it's on the Zone.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that fight coming into it, man? It should be something worth watching.
Hey, man, before we even get into that fight, we got to talk about that Canelo real quick.
Oh, yeah. Bring me back. Let's talk about it.
What did you think about that fight?
I thought it was a great fight, and that right there solidifies for me anyone's argument on whether Canelo is pound for pound one.
Right.
He's number one, man. That's crazy. He's going up against a 6'3". Was he 6'3", 6'4"?
6'3".
A 6'3" Callum Smith, and he put on a clinic pretty much. He did exactly what he needed to do. He showed his skill. That was crazy to see him walk down someone who has an 8-inch reach advantage over him.
Yeah,
like it was
that was
nothing.
insane.
That was amazing.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming, to tell you the truth. I thought
really
it was
didn't
I thought it was gonna be kind of like a mutual walk down.
Yeah.
When somebody's throwing the fury, he'll be walking them down. When somebody's on the defense, he's gonna walk them down. I mean, he's gonna be backing up. So that was a little surprising to me, seeing that right off the back.
Yeah, you know what? I expected Canelo to have to move around more and get inside. I thought he would have had to work harder to get inside on Callum Smith, but it seemed like he was walking him down with ease.
Yeah, he was running.
No
through
worries
Smith,
the entire fight.
Man. I think Canelo was a dog, and like any big fighter, you gotta chop that tree down. Canelo did
Chopped the tree down.
He definitely chopped that tree down.
You guys see his arm after the fight? Callum Smith's arm?
Man, that dude, man. It was at the right. No, it was the left.
The left
arm,
bicep.
Right? Left arm. Yeah. I mean, from what I was reading, I don't know how true it is, but supposedly the Canelo camp targeted that left arm because they figured out that if they can take out that left arm, Canelo will have no chance of being knocked out from that left hook.
Yep.
And then maybe that's how he got comfortable.
And I bet you that's
in that fight.
I bet you that's what slowed down his jab too.
Right.
Definitely, he definitely started slowing down and he wasn't able to hold that arm up anymore.
I
did catch that. He wasn't using that jab to keep Canelo away, but even when he was, it wasn't really working. And he didn't have no power on his punches. I think Canelo wore his ass.
That was amazing, man. That was amazing to see.
An amazing performance by Canelo.
His camp, the people that are watching tape on their game plan. They deserve an A+.
They were on it for sure. They were on it.
They did their job that fight.
I thought it would be a closer fight.
I thought it was gonna be a close fight too. Like I said, I feel like Canelo was gonna I thought he was gonna have to work, just harder, but he made it look easy out there.
He just walked him down and just kept putting on the pressure. Made Callum feel his power early, which took out his confidence later on in the fight. Because as you've seen as the fight went on, he just wasn't really throwing as much as he was at the beginning of the fight, the first 4 or 5 rounds. Maybe because his arm was just too tired, too beat up to hold up. So he's pretty much one arm dimension. Only able to use that right arm.
Yeah.
That's true.
But Canelo never gave him any respect in the fight when it came to his power. He just walked him down and just pretty much just controlled every round.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I would probably gave Callum about. I would give him about 3 solid 1 rounds that he won. I gave him 3 rounds that he won solidly.
I mean, towards the end of the fight, we seen him basically trying to stay alive in that ring.
Yeah, he was the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, last 2 rounds. He was trying to stay alive.
Actually, he was dang near till from 10 to 12. So 3 rounds where he was just fighting to stay alive.
Yeah, you got to give it up to him. 12, he never quit.
Yeah.
He did.
He got smart. He did
never quit. Sure. He could have easily took a shot, went down or something like that. But that's not in him.
Yeah, he was a tough guy, but he bit off something that he couldn't chew.
Oh no, he didn't want that.
Yeah, respect for both guys for taking that fight because it was a risky fight for both guys.
Yeah, definitely.
On paper it was, but as they got in the ring, it seemed a little more lopsided towards Canelo.
Right.
That's true. That's true. But to tell you the truth, I thought it would be a lot closer than this, man.
Yeah, me too.
I thought the bigger guy was going to be able to make Canelo feel the power at that weight class, and it just didn't happen.
Maybe he wasn't fighting the right big guy. You never know.
Supposedly he was one of the best in the division,
really?
or if not number 1 in the division. Yeah. So it looks like Canelo took out brother 1 and brother 2.
Took them both out.
That is true, huh?
Man, he took out the whole family.
Damn.
Because he took out what's his brother's name? It's Callum Smith and gosh, I can't remember.
I can't remember his name either.
But he took the brother out in like the 2nd or 3rd round with a vicious liver shot. And it was over. Mm-hmm. And your boy was gasping for air.
Yeah, nah.
And then Big Brother came through like, you know what? You ain't doing my brother like that.
We ain't gonna have this.
Now you stepping up to 6'3", and what we seen was
do nothing.
And now they got something to talk about on Christmas. Remember how we both got.
Now they got some. Yeah, that's true. Man.
Yeah.
The whole squad was all black and blued for Christmas.
Yep. All right, man. I think that's it for that Canelo fight, man. We got to get into this showdown going on January 2nd between Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell. I'm real excited for this fight because I feel like this is the first time we see what's his name, Ryan Garcia fighting a real credible opponent. Right. Luke Campbell's been in there with Lomachenko. He was doing considerably well up to the 5th round. But I'm excited for this fight. What about you guys?
Man,
it's a chance for us to really see Ryan Garcia fight respectable, not respectable, but
just credible.
Credible. That's the word I was looking for. Mm-hmm. Credible opponent that we know.
Right.
Yeah.
There's been so many fighters that he's fought that I really didn't know much of. Mm-hmm. They were kind of hyped from the media, like, oh, he shouldn't be stepping up to fight this guy. But then when they're in the ring, what do you see? Another knockdown.
The zone's real good at hyping their fighters.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The opponents.
The opponents, yeah.
I agree.
Man.
So on this one, hey, we know what Luke Campbell is about.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
We don't know much about Ryan Garcia. Mm-hmm. So but he's the man of the division supposedly, right under the other fellas.
Luke Campbell?
No. Ryan Garcia is right under Devin Haney
and
Tio and Shakur. So he's like the number 4 prospect, right, in the group, I would say. Rolo's number 5.
Rolly?
But so now we get a chance to see Ryan in a more professional fashion, respectable.
And I feel
fighter.
like this.
What's that word you used again?
Credible. I feel like this fight's important for both fighters because if Luke Campbell loses, what does this prove about Luke Campbell? Like he maybe can't hang with the elite fighters, but then Ryan too, he has a whole bunch to lose. He has his whole future on the line here. If Ryan loses, it's okay to lose,
right?
But if he loses, everybody's gonna look at him as this social media boxer. They're gonna rip him.
The fighters in the division gonna rip him apart.
They're gonna rip him apart.
I mean, having the trainers, having the staff, the organization he has around him, man, he should be an elite guy. And I think Campbell will bring it out of him for sure.
Yep, he's surrounded by a good team.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you got Canelo in your corner. I mean, shoot, you're signed to Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, you really ain't got no excuse for losing to guys like Luke Campbell. You should be on top, and I think coming into this fight, I mean, this is what we're going to see for sure. We're going to see if he deserves to be the golden boy of that group, for sure.
And he fights big, and it seems to me that when he's getting pressured, he doesn't like it. He gets uncomfortable. He starts grabbing. He just looks kind of uneasy when he's getting pressured.
Kind of panics a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of panics. So I want to see if he's upped his game at all from the past couple years.
What do you guys think about Ryan Garcia? Give us some comments, man. If you guys ain't hit that smash button yet and you watching this video, man, we're going to have a problem.
And you see a lot.
Hey, please let us know, man, for sure.
What a lot of people don't know is, about his sample size of fights when he goes past the first, second, third round. Because, they usually put him against guys he can just knock out easy.
Right.
But when you get into the later rounds and when you actually have to struggle in the fight, that's when the real fighter has to come out. And I want to see if he got that in him.
And I think that's why Luke Campbell matches up with him perfectly. I mean, we see in that Loma fight, Loma had him. I mean, Loma didn't begin to take him till later on in the fight. And I think Campbell has great defense, which is really going to make Ryan have to fight a different type of fight. Because, in my opinion, I think he's an aggressive type of fighter. And once he gets that confidence under his belt, he's going to try to walk him down and try to hit him with that flash power. He got that power to knock you out. But I think Campbell's going to be watching for that and seeing that coming. And I think that's what might give Campbell the edge, Yeah,
I feel that since Ryan's a bigger, more lengthier, I feel like more powerful, even faster fighter, Luke Campbell has to make him uncomfortable, and he has to pressure him, put that pressure on him. And I have to think that, Campbell's team has looked back at those fights where Ryan did go around 8 rounds or 10 rounds, whatever it was, and, saw that weakness maybe in his game.
That's true. I'm sure that both camps are taking a look at tape. I think Ryan Garcia is going to have too much speed for Luke Campbell. If you watch
he's real fast.
the other fights, his speed is not up to par. He's kind of slow, especially on the when he returns fire after being fired up on.
Yeah,
his return fire is kind of slow. So I think that's going to be a big problem for him in the fight.
A real problem because Ryan's going to be able to time him.
Right. So I think he needs to smother Ryan Garcia. I think he needs to fight small because if he fights, because Ryan's tall too.
He's like 5'11" or something like that.
And Luke is tall, right?
Nah, Luke's not that tall.
No,
I think he's like 5'8" or something like that.
Really? I thought maybe he just looked tall against
Lomachenko.
Yeah. I thought he was like 5'10". Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think he is.
But I think he needs to fight small because if he tries to, keep the distance with Ryan, the speed is just going to tear him down, and he ain't going to be able to return fire, fast enough, and he will be knocked out. So
I just. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I want you to return on that.
Man, I want to see. I want to see Ryan mix it up in the ring. Don't throw that hook every single time Luke Campbell comes in. And he also has a tendency of just like standing there waiting for Luke to throw something, and he throws that hook. Or that straight right hand, he throw that sometimes 7-8 times in a row, not even throw another combination.
So you want to see different combinations.
I just want to see creativeness in his game. I want to see if he brings something, if he brings creativeness, and if he does, I feel like he's on the same level maybe as those other guys
right,
his age
right.
In the weight class.
The Gervonta.
I want to see him move around, hit him from different angles.
Show his boxing skills.
Show some boxing.
We want to see some boxing skills.
You can't be considered a great if you don't have no uniqueness to you. You can have fast hands, but a lot of guys have fast hands. If you ain't showing nothing special in the ring, like you said, the creativity.
We're gonna need Luke Campbell to bring this out of him.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I think Luke Campbell's the perfect guy to do it. He hasn't fought the guys that are up there. I mean, at least one of them he's fought for sure.
Well, Ryan Garcia, just remember this: everybody's gonna be watching.
You're right.
Everybody's gonna be watching. Gervonta's watching. Teofimo's gonna be watching, even though he said he didn't watch the fight because
he's watching.
Devin Haney's watching the fight. Shakur, they all gonna be watching this fight because everybody wants to see what this young guy has in his bag.
Right.
We just ain't seen it yet.
Who does Ryan even fight next? Because Devin, he has a belt, and Lopez has 3 belts.
If he fights if he wins this fight, my opinion, he has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Not to say that that's what he's doing, but he has to definitely step up to another challenge.
I mean, he's saying he wants to fight Gervonta. And I don't know if that's going to happen at 130 or 135 because Gervonta has a belt at 130.
Said he'll fight. I
feel like that's too. He did say that, but I feel like that's too dangerous for Golden Boy to put Ryan Garcia in that type of situation.
I think Gervonta would destroy him.
Intense, a little bit older too.
He would destroy him probably worse than he did to Leo Santa Cruz.
I think it would be a faster fight for sure.
Because Leo doesn't. I mean, Ryan doesn't fight like Leo. He doesn't throw 1,000 punches around.
Nah, he picks and chooses.
Yeah.
He picks and chooses.
He picks and chooses a lot,
and you can't do that with Gervonta because he's doing the same thing. And his accuracy and his boxing power. His boxing mentality inside that ring, it'd be too much for him.
I feel like if he gets hit by one of them tank punches, he's folding. He's like you said, he gets comfortable. Like he waits for a boxer to do something. You can't do that.
That's way too predictable for guys. The guys in the weight class like Tank, Teofimo Lopez,
they're on a different
Devin
level.
Haney. They're going to be seeing that punch or that counter come from anywhere.
From a mile away.
Yeah, from a mile away.
But back to Campbell.
Yeah.
What happens?
Campbell wins in decision. 12. It's full 12. Full 12.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to take Campbell in this fight because I think that Campbell is going to pressure Ryan Garcia and make him real uncomfortable in there, make him nervous. And I feel like that's Ryan's weakness.
I think Ryan is too talented for Luke. The youth, the wear and tear is in the youth hands of Ryan Garcia. So I think Ryan should win this fight. The hype should be real. He wins in the TKO fashion, no longer than 11th round.
Yeah, let me say real quick though, if Luke Campbell, if you don't pressure him, you're gonna get beat. I'm making my prediction off the simple fact that I think that Luke Campbell is gonna pressure him, and I think it's gonna.
I would love to see that.
It's gonna be a problem.
I would love to see that.
Hopefully he does.
He got the weight on the world on his shoulders.
Absolutely.
Everybody's watching.
Yeah.
So I think this is another one in the books, y'all.
We
do apologize for the long layoff, but you know what? we got these young cats in school. A man's got to work, but we got some stuff coming out.
We're back now, though.
We're back at it, man. And we're gonna give you some more content more often.
Yes, sir.
What else do they got to do?
Hey, man, you guys got to hit that like and subscribe button real quick. Comment down below who you think's going to win this fight. Comment and let us know what videos you want to see. And keep rocking with us.
We will be streaming that Saturday. What time?
Can't forget that.
Coming
The Zone, they're kind of funky with the times. They'll tell you it's at 5, and then all of a sudden you come at 5, and they're at the main event at 6.
Yeah. We'll do this, though. We'll make an announcement on our Instagram. So go follow us at _the full12_, and we'll be announcing what time we'll stream then. So hopefully we see you guys there.
Check in. Give us 30 minutes.
Yep.
Check in for 30 minutes. Give us a holler at what y'all doing on that fight, man. What y'all think about the fight. Until then, y'all, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.